Dyfrick says, "Hey
Yeah.
Evan, was wondering where you get your hats from, and also update about your EPs for Rynx."
I knit all my hats myself.
What?
And yeah, I'm trying to package a few songs. And I'm also like, but it's such a different direction, but it's more, you know, artistically genuine. So it's like it's harder to, I guess, digest it coming out of nowhere. So I want to make sure it's ready, and then I also do want to like announce it properly. You know, like explain to people, um, you know, what this next set of songs, or like this next you know, small little era, what it means to me, and then put it out, because I feel like it's definitely different than the other stuff, you know, whether people like it or not. So
Yeah, it's gonna be rap.
I guess the thing, and because I like played you some of the songs and stuff that I'm working on, I'm like, the biggest thing for me is to try to do something that no one has done before, which is really hard in any industry, especially music. And it's just because like that's the whole point, is like, you know, like, yeah, you could do the electronic pop stuff and do decently all the time, but I don't think it doesn't feel that gratifying when you're not really innovating at all in the industry. And yeah, it's still like, and you know, I'm still at like step 2 of like a 10-step journey for that, but like I think I've made some advancements in what I'm doing. I feel pretty proud of it, and I don't want to like rush it. It's yeah, it's hard. Like really good successful artists, you know, they do it since they're like young, and then they do it for 15 years before they even get a chance to, you know, to create and share something with the world that is worthwhile for the industry to pay attention to. And then meanwhile, if you have an audience, you kind of get the shortcut, which is a bit of a lie in terms of like the scale in which you're creating your work or your art. And like, you know, it's not like I'm trying to be like a good guy where I'm like, I just respect art so much. It's more just I feel like more confident about stuff and happier about stuff when it feels original to me, or, you know, coming from a place that is not just like what the other guy is doing, you know. So and you know, to not base it just on like, oh, like just because you're popular.
Abby, stop! I'm jealous.
So
Okay.
like I would, you know, I would rather, I guess I would rather like get some recognition in the industry for doing something innovative, and not, you know, be like as successful, or like, you know, blow up in the sense of numbers, rather than like doing something that isn't innovative but just with lots of hype and clout, and then just, you know, get a ton of whatever, like high numbers. Because I kind of did that, or like I kind of did that. Like it's not like the numbers were that high, like crazy high, but enough to feel like, oh, this is a successful project, you know. But to me, that kind of it only satisfies so much. We're kind of like, at least for me, where I just I don't feel quite right about it, you know.
Yeah.
In the industry, like it, like just other artists who are so talented that work their ass off their entire life to like do something original that means a lot to them, and it's their only thing that they could do. So I don't know. It's a mixture of a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to to figure out how I want to share it with everyone, and also be able to like keep the momentum going, like not just put something like one thing out and then just be like, I don't know what to do for, you know, like 5 months or something. But I think there's 2 songs that I really do think I've created somewhat of a new sound, and like that's pretty fucking cool. And the cool thing is I really do think some people are gonna be like, I don't like this, and some people are gonna be like, oh, this is really cool. And I think that's a good sign. I feel like it's a good sign when, you know, there's gonna be some people who don't like it or, you know, hate it, as opposed to like just making the stuff that's safe or that's like popular or, you know, pop music only. So
in the end, Kermit, you see
It
what
doesn't
happens
even
when you
matter.
ask a $5 question to a $100 question?
yeah,
You see what happens when you ask Vanos a $5 question to a $100 question, Kermit?
yeah, on Louis' stream, but if it was on my stream,
Do you understand, Kermit? Did you learn something? There. You can use that. Alright, let me see, hold on. What's been long? Pull in. And let me see, hold on. Okay. That was Dyfrex's question. $4 for him, though. Not me. I answer. You mad, bruh? Rolo. Why don't you and Evan or crew live stream on Rumble? It's a free platform. You can say